What do you like about this team that you've assembled so far?
Yeah, I like our experience. We're bringing back a lot of pieces from last year, a team that was able to have some success in the playoffs. I think we've added some pieces also, and guys like Jalen Smerrick and Matt Miller, some guys that have that experience as well. So I think it's a team that's built ready to compete. There's going to be some things that are going to happen that we don't know, but for us right now, it looks like a team that's ready to compete.
I was going to say, just looking at some of those newcomers, in particular Schmerich, he, of course, needs no introduction to Fort Wayne, but when you bring in some of these guys who have some experience going on deep playoff runs in the ECHL, how do you hope that can add to the culture that you're building here in Fort Wayne?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, nothing replaces experience. So, Jalen just going on a deep run. It's why we brought in guys like Alex Aliardi and Matt Murphy previously, like guys that have won. And it's hard to win. It's hard to win, and you need guys that have been through it before to lead the way. So to bring in more guys that have been down that road, we couldn't be more excited.
When you have a good amount of guys coming back from last year, how does that help with the settling in process, just knowing you're only going to have a week together with the guys before you have that exhibition game up at Triumph?
Yeah, I think I think there's pros and cons. I think it definitely helps us get into it and get started. But the thing we're going to be battling is just not to be complacent, right? There's that level of familiarity and knowing what the group is and what we can do, and making sure we don't take it for granted and we get off to a good start. That's going to be huge.
Knowing you guys are going to be starting the season on the road throughout the first month of the regular season, what do you think? You kind of talked on the pros and cons of just some of that familiarity, but how do you hope that can get these guys a little closer together, just knowing you're going to be logging a lot of miles early on this season?
Yeah, I think it's something we can't control, so try not to waste too much energy on it. We'd love to be playing at home, but knowing we're going to be rewarded in the back half of the season with some home games. So I think for us, it's just focusing on us and making sure we have that good start. And we were a great road team last year, so we're hoping that carries over and gets us off to a good start.